These are the celebrities taking part in ITV's new reality show, Shark, Celebrity Infested Waters, and it begins on Monday.
Never thought I'd be in the water with them.
Oh my God!
This could be a life or death situation.
It's a beautiful day for it, right?
I'm really, really scared.
You just get eaten by a shark. That's a hell of a story at the funeral.
What?
You all right, Ross? Okay.
What happened?
A shark just bit me.
I was thinking all the way over here, like, am I scared? It's kind of the same as playing a really big show that you're scared of doing.
Happy?
But at a McFly show, the audience don't have humongous razor-sharp teeth.
They definitely don't. Two of the stars taking part, McFly's Dougie and comedian Ross Noble, join us live. Hello, Ross is in LA. You are here.
Hi.
This is just a brilliant idea. And I think sharks obviously have had a very bad press, bad PR since Steven Spielberg's movie Jaws. But actually your show is designed to coincide with the 50th anniversary of Jaws hitting our cinemas in 1975. You're going to rebrand the shark.
Yeah, we're trying to rebrand the sharks. Yeah, I think as amazing as that film was, it really did give them a really bad reputation for, well, forever. And that's not really the truth about sharks, and this show is designed to change people's perception and make people aware of what is going on in the ocean and how important sharks are to our ecosystem. And if we lose the sharks, then that affects the food chain all the way down to the bottom to the phytoplankton, which gives off like 50% of our oxygen.
Yeah, of course. But we know you're adventurous. You're up for a challenge. You're king of the jungle. Exactly.
That's right, yeah.
Albeit they're tiny little critters,
Yeah.
but equally so, it's scary. So
Yeah.
where did this kind of fit in amongst all of that?
Compared to I'm a Celebrity, I mean, there's nothing in I'm a Celebrity that could potentially eat you. So, like, it didn't really... I used to breed lizards when I was a kid. And a lot of the stuff they use in I'm a Celeb is the food that I would feed my lizards.
Okay, so you
I feel
weren't...
really weird with Ross just like
just
hanging
there,
over.
yes. He's keeping an eye on us. There he is. Ross.
I like the fact that you've got a load of sharks swimming around behind me, and it does look a bit like I'm in a tank. Like I enjoy doing this show so much that they just went, oh, he's been in a tank. And can I just point out, I am in a hotel and not a public toilet with all this marble behind.
Okay,
I'm in a public toilet full of sharks.
Well, that's good to clarify. Thank you very much, Ross. We saw just now you not exactly being bitten by a shark, Ross, but let's just say nibbled.
How dare you? How dare you minimise my shark attack experience? Look at that. Got a right chunk out of me, that did. I mean, come on. We want people to tune into the show. I was mauled. By a shark. That's the trouble. Are you just going to keep playing it on repeat there? Look at that. You can't see where the sand came up there. It covered the foot. That foot was off. so basically, Selene stitched that back on the boat. Yeah.
And thankfully, you're all intact now, which is what matters.
Yeah.
But Ross, if you could explain the first couple of days of this experience, because initially you were all put into a cage. You were allowed a cage on the first day, at least.
Yeah, that's right. But that had nothing to do with the sharks. It was really odd. We were told we'd get a hotel. They put us in a cage and threw bits of fish to us. So to start off with, well, I think some of these guys had actually done a bit of scuba diving before. I'd never scuba dived, so I'd literally turned up and they said, right, you're going to learn how to dive, and then as soon as you pass your test, we're going to chuck you in with massive sharks. So they started us off. They got us ready for the sharks by the bull sharks. They put us in a cage so we could see the power of them. And then they went, right, tomorrow we take the cage away. And then slowly over the course of the series, the sharks get bigger and bigger. The one that mauled my leg, viciously mauled my leg, that was a lemon shark. So it was quite. So yeah, the sharks get bigger, and stop completely replaying it. They take away the fact that it was just a nibble. So yeah. And then it gets bigger and bigger.
It was a baby lemon shark.
It wasn't. That was a full-grown adult tiger shark.
This is the thing, though, Dougie. It is a privilege to be in that environment. There's so few people will ever get to experience what all of you have done. It's a bit like going to space for me, you know? It's that kind of uncharted territory. And to be part of it, you suddenly feel terribly small.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was, I mean, it was an absolute honour to be able to go and do that. But, like, there was only a couple of us, as Ross said, that had our paddies and had done our scuba diving before. So that environment feels, you know, like another world down there. You're totally, everything feels totally different, and you've got to learn, like, buoyancy and all of that. So you feel really, really vulnerable and in the water with these, like, apex predators that are absolutely ace at being in water. But it was one of the most amazing things I've ever done. I was so bummed out when I came home. Really? I had such a good time.
But as much as it's a reality programme, it's very much a natural history programme. It is about conservation. It's about protecting our oceans. It's about highlighting all of those issues alongside watching you guys grow down there. Yeah,
it's entertainment, but there's no competition or anything. It's just following our journey and the stuff that we discover along the way. And we're learning about the sharks as we go, and we all eventually learn to, like, really love them. Yeah,
and it's a great camaraderie amongst all of you as well, Ross, isn't it? Amongst all of the celebs.
Well, what I was going to say is that the thing that, having watched the show back now, with, you know, when you watch David Attenborough, you know, incredible, but you hear his voice talking and you see a shark moving through the water, and you don't really get a sense of any sort of scale, you know, because it's just blue and then a shark. Whereas with this, what's great about it is you see the shark and you can compare it against Dougie from McFly. And that is now the new international measurement of sharks. So it's like, you sort of look at it and you go, lemon shark, that's half a Dougie. And then you get, it just moves up like that. And Attenborough's he's going to have to lift his game.
Absolutely.
You know, on his neck.
Ross, I am delighted you've got all of your limbs because you're back on tour in October with Cranium of Curiosities. And of course,
you're on tour,
back and you're out on the road again. Battle of the Bands, McFly, Bastard, they're all hitting the road. So it's all happening. So thankfully, you all made it back safely, is my point.
Yeah.
You've still got jobs to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Ross, get out of that toilet. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Swim off.
Yes, absolutely. You swim off. Thank you, Ross. Thank you so much, Dougie. Shark, it sounds brilliant. It's Celebrity Infested Waters. It starts on Monday, 9 p.m. on ITV1. Hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel where we upload new videos every single day. You can click here if you're interested in this video or head to the homepage for some more amazing content.